Well, hello and welcome back to Shadowrun. Today we find ourselves in the sewers. How did we get here? Well, I wrote a poem about that, obviously. So, here's my little rundown of events thus far. At the summons of my foster father, arriving here, a Hong Kong peer, then scowled at by a long-lost brother, one held dear and in need of beer, we struggle through some easy battles. Triad? Troubling. Smuggling something till the slaughter led like cattle. Friends' skulls break open. We're losing hope when new paths open to our mystic. Communicating with rats left waiting. Then breaking through the police line, we watch some news. We're short on time. So here we find ourselves back. I'm beginning to realize I think I might be I think I've linked some items or something to the key that I use to tell my computer to start recording. So, is there a way I can change this? Can I change my key bindings, please? No? No? Ugh. I don't think I can, which is troublesome, to say the least. So what might end up starting to happen is I might start having the it not quite come in at the same exact time as I have to pop out of the program to go work things manually. I'm not sure what items I may have used thus far, but I'm not really in a position where I want to spend any more items than I absolutely must. Let's go see what's around. There's something. Can I get in there? No, I can see in there, but I can't get in there. I guess there's holes in the walls. Maybe that's the game's way of telling you that if there's holes in walls, you can see through them. Maybe that will be useful. Can I see through this hole? Okay, no. So you're just sending me mixed messages, game. Anyway, let's see what's up here. I'm about to leave this location and enter the subway. Yeah, where else can I go? Nowhere. So that'll be where I go, obviously. You scramble up a ladder and through the access way where the sewer system spits you out into the Hong Kong Mass Transit Railway System, the MTR. Crossing the rails, you climb up the platform and into the station. Above you is Heoi? Where the rat shaman and the little decker plan to plead your case to kindly Chang, the one woman they know who can help you get underground and off the grid fast. But there'll be a price. Chang is a triad boss whose favors tend to come with strings attached. The sounds of a waterfront at night leak down from the stairway to the surface. Peering up the steps, you can catch a glimpse of the night sky, overcast and low. What happens next? Nobody knows, except people who've played this game. Ooh, 5 karma. Okay, I get through a system of magnetically sealed doors, and we are where we need to be. Once upstairs, you'll be in our neighborhood. Kindly Chang runs our operation out of a mahjong parlor. They're called Swift Winds. So how are we supposed to get there without getting shot? It's a protected area, so cops don't tend to come here. That's good. Police cameras don't last here, between smog and cloud cover. Okay. Can't get an audience with Chang until we secure you an invitation. So me and Iz will go on ahead and pay our respects. Then we'll request that she see you. An audience. Is she a queen? Basically, yeah. Okay, she's a dangerous woman. She may seem friendly, but do not let your guard drop. And whatever you do, do not disrespect her. Yeah, okay, fine. A few minutes head start. Don't talk to anybody. Why shouldn't we talk to anybody? Ah, yes. That makes sense. Plus, your friend here radiates cop. Does he? The unknown cop particle. It's an even more high-energy particle than what you expect to find in gamma radiation. It's amazing that any of us can stand near the guy. That's why so many cops have been shown to be so volatile. And you're not exactly ordinary either. I am what I am. Oh. I get to say I am what I am in the game. It is as it is. I am as I am. It will be as it will be. I love tautologies. Tautologies are amazing. If people see us strolling through town together with no prior explanation, we might not make it to the mahjong parlor at all. Yeah, okay, fine. Go on. Yeah, I trust you guys, kind of. Oh, he's panther stalking again. Just like when we were young. Dissipates, he stands there silently, his hands covering his face and his shoulders shaking with emotion. Then he begins to laugh. Ooh, it's one of them mad laughs, you know. One of those. Oh, takes control of his breathing. His laughter begins to slow and he becomes himself. Breath control. He's a yogi. Oh my god, Veru. Are you fucking kidding me? What the hell are we doing here? How did we get into this? I think I'm gonna lose it. Go ahead. We're the one. Lose it if you need to. Starts punching the wall, does he? Yeah, well, I feel him. Carter is dead, Veru. They ended her. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. Sounds like she was more than just your partner, dude. Of course she was. She was my training officer, you idiot. Oh. It looked like you guys were pretty close. No, I don't know what that means. So she was your dude. Come on, man. Compass, anchor, yeah. She kept you sane. Dude, never rely on someone else to keep you sane. That is the path to madness. You're sane, yeah. Yeah. Yeah? We're going to wipe out our identities, but right now our identities will get us killed. And when you're dead, identity doesn't matter. Yes, that is a fact. Well, actually, I suppose some people might value their identity if it's attached to something that they believe in and is seriously significant to the point where it's irrelevant whether or not their body continues to live. That's like that's some serious martyr stuff. I don't think we're martyrs in this game. No identity, no nothing will be nobody. Yeah, that's true. Put on your big boy pants. Okay, can't help it. Yeah, he responded about as well to that as I thought he might. I left you behind. Yeah, that's true. Oh, I get a flashback? Flashback. You can't just leave like this, Veru. What am I going to say to Raymond? You know how he is. I got something to attend to, Duncan, and it can't wait. You still won't tell me what's going on. Why is it so important you have to run out now in the middle of the night without even telling Raymond? Why? Yeah. Oh, dude. Am I like... Was I his mentor at this point? Am I like the older one? Oh, I feel bad now. Oh, I get to decide my past. I got a friend in a bind. Need to see a guy about a deal. Some people messed with me. I'm gonna kill him. It's a job. I feel like I'm the kind of dude who goes for the friend in a bind. I'm gonna be a friend in the bind kind of history, dude. I thought I knew all your friends. I don't like this, Veru. It sounds like the kind of stuff we said we'd leave behind. Look, whatever's going on, I can tell you one thing. Raymond will not approve. I'll be gone. I'll deal with that when I get back. 2-3 days tops. 3 days later, behind the bars in a private corporate prison. Oh, I signed a non-disclosure agreement. Not that it mattered to anyone. You were starting fresh until Raymond tracked you down, left you that voicemail, brought you to Hong Kong, and back together with Duncan Wu. Yes, I'm back. Back with Wu. Veru's back. Deep in poo. Yes, I'm back. You realize that Wu's been staring at you. Now let's hear it. Where have you been all this time? Why didn't you contact me? You're pissed that I didn't contact you? I was locked up, Duncan, for years. You're a cop. Why didn't... Or, it's not my fault, I was in a cell. I wanted to, Duncan, but I was locked up tight. Corporate black site, no communication. That's right. Yeah, dude. Maybe you should back up. we're still alive, we can talk this. Yeah, fair. We can talk about it. Let's try to just stay alive for right now. Okay, yeah. Back in the Barrens, whenever I was out of control, you just handled. I'm a handler. I handle things. With Carter gone, I'm just a raw nerve. I'm afraid I'm going to slip back again and people are going to start getting hurt again. Okay, so this guy really is, like, properly unstable. Okay, I got the lead. Good. Yeah, you need somebody. You're one of those people who needs a... You're a follower, Duncan. You're a sheep. Can't even say that with a straight face. Now let's go meet that triad woman and get our damn sins burned. Very, very Catholic of us. I want to rip off the bandage as fast as I can. First, let's go find out about this extra... Goodness, I got 6 of these points now. That's got to be enough to do something useful. Nope. Okay. Willpower, and I can get this and this. That'd be nice. Yeah, and magic resistance. Or I could get Mana Fist. I could start increasing my hit points. That might not be a terrible idea. Let's go full willpower. Let's go full caster. I feel like I want to be a specialist. Yep, go away. Anything for me to steal? Give me things. No things. Okay, so it says don't talk to anybody. But everybody knows that in RPGs you want to talk to everybody. So I'm really at a loss here. Should I play it straight or should I be the metagamer that I know I can be? You know, would my character go ringing on random intercoms? Is this actually the place I'm trying to go? I'm not sure. I don't know. I've got the little arrow up here on my map pointing me. Law's Techno Palace. No, I'm not a big fan, but thank you. Oh, this guy's got a speech bubble. This guy's got a speech bubble too. I really want to talk to them, but they told me not to talk to anybody, so I guess I won't. Okay, but this isn't talking to anybody. This is just installation on these heavy wires is cracked. They buzz and crackle. Ooh, can I do anything? No. Okay. So this is where I'm going. Anything around here? Nope. Speech. Oh, more speech bubbles. They're not yellow, so I'm assuming they're not critical speech bubbles. They're like, get some background on people's speech bubbles. They're probably just going to be rude to me or threaten me or something. Ooh, can I go over here? Giving them time. I'm giving the people who went ahead time to set things up. That flight of stairs is entirely passable for someone of my width. Let me go up those stairs. No. Bolt hole. Okay. That's it's usually an object, not so much a proper name. Suppose we can just overlook that irrelevant detail and head to where we're supposed to be going. Oh, I want to see what's over here. It looks nice. I like the Christmas lights. Quite a big little area, actually. Or is it a little big area? One or the other. Oh, there's more stuff over here too. Okay, I just want to reveal the whole map and then I will go about being a serious RPGer and stop messing around. I promise. No, well, maybe. Is that a janitor? No, just a dude standing there with a broom in the rain. Yep. Everything's normal. It's exactly how you sweep. I always find brooms are exceptionally useful in the rain. The way they move dust and other particulate matter so much easier when wet. Mahjong parlor. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's fancy. I've always wanted to play Mahjong, on a side note. I hear it's a little bit like Rummy, and I do like a good game of Rummy. Maybe one day I will learn how to play. And I totally missed that descriptor, but I can actually look at the place, so. There's Kindly Chang. She didn't look so intimidating, but I guess if she controls the triad in the area, it's not so much that she's intimidating, it's that she can say things and then intimidating people come out and cause problems. Yep. You can feel every eye in the room as you cross the mahjong parlor to the middle-aged woman sitting patiently at its end. The click-clack of ivory-colored tiles stops. Hands stray beneath tables, into jacket pockets, behind backs. Okay, so everybody's got guns, and they're all pointed at me. The woman has the face of a prison guard and the demeanor of an inmate. Her salt and pepper hair is pulled into an iron-hard bun, and beneath it 2 shiny black eyes offer nothing. Buttons sewn on a doll. A nearly empty bottle of something foul rests on her mahjong table, nestled between a pair of dirty shot glasses. Tiny puddles of brown linger at their bottoms. Gobbet and Isobel stand on the other side of the table, heads lowered, shoulders slumped, hands clasped. They risk a frightened glance at you as you approach. My little pair of screw-ups here told me all about what happened on the docks. How 2 of my best runners had their heads put out. How you need protection, and how you need to get your identities wiped before you get your heads put out too. Potentially leading the heat to my front door, placing me and everyone in my employ in danger. So wise. So very, very wise. We're sorry, Auntie. We thought you mustn't speak until you were spoken to, Gobbet, dear. And since you are one short hair away from being dumped in the river chained to Isobel's corpse, I suggest you let your new friends here do the talking for a while. Man, she's cold! Wow! She just basically said, look, like, if you don't shut up, I'm going to murder you and your friend and dump you in the harbor. Does that make sense to you, dear? Yes, Auntie. Very good. You learned so quickly. Wow, this woman is mean. Yeah, I'm not going to talk. Now, my darlings, I understand from little rat crap here that you came from Seattle to meet with my client, Mr. Black. Dude, chill. But before you could find him, the HKPF started splattering gray matter everywhere and everything went to hell. And now you need your sins burned so you can disappear before you end up dead too. Is that right? Yes, ma'am. Very good. Why don't we start with you telling me who you are? My name is Mamo. And have you got a first name, Mamo? A profession? I mean, you do want me to erase your identities, don't you, dear? I need to know who you are first. Veru, I'm a mage, of the hermetic variety. Interesting. I must say I've never been partial to magicians myself, too otherworldly for me. And how did you become a mage, Veru? Picked it up young. I've been in the cooler for a few. Still can't believe it. Kindly Cheng whips her head towards Wu, a nasty retort already on her lips, but then she stops, sticks out her lower lip as she sizes him up. She turns to her lieutenant standing behind her, nodding her approval. Looks like the gun show, isn't it? What's your name, gun show? Duncan Wu. I'm a cop. Lone Star. I heard there were some fresh corpses found on the docks tonight. Smugglers, I believe. Didn't sound like the Hong Kong police when I heard about it. You're doing Duncan Wu? I identified myself as Lone Star, but they wouldn't stand down. They had weapons. It was self-defense. I don't care, sweetie. They weren't my people. But now I know you're a life-taker, Mr. Gunshow. You and your friend here. But now I'm curious. Why were you meeting Raymond Black on the docks tonight? I'm not going to lie this one. I get the feeling this Kindly Chang knows when you're lying and has no compunctions about killing you and everyone you've ever met. So let's just tell the truth. Interesting. Yes, he was my foster father. Sorry, kids, but he was looking like crap when I last saw him. Eyes half open, dark circles around them, dragging his feet, the whole bit. Your foster daddy was in a bad place. Sounds like he wasn't sleeping. Could be. From what he said, it sounded like he was having nightmares. He would stop in the middle of a sentence and mutter something to himself. One time it was about the walls breathing or something. Another time it was about teeth. Thousands of teeth. I remember him drifting off near the end of our meeting. It looked like he was off somewhere else in his head. He said, "I left prosperity in there." Then Nightjar put his hand on Mr. Black's shoulder, asked him why he wanted to go into the walled city so badly. That seemed to bring him back. When your old man opened his eyes, they were full of tears. Then he muttered something else I couldn't make out. Your daddy got really irritating after a while. Do you think prosperity could be a person? I have no clue. Alright, let's get to it. You two need your sins burned, and you need them burned fast. Hong Kong dragnets are bad news. When they roll in force. Armored personnel carriers, heavy armor, heavy weapons, sorcerers, the whole thing. And they aren't coming to arrest you. The good news is I can help you. With a wave of my hand, I can have your sins disappear. But what you need to understand, my darlings, is that what you're asking for is not a simple request. Burning a sin isn't just deleting a number. It's wiping all reference to that number from all of the world's largest databases. It's masking your mugshot in their facial recognition database so the first cameras you walk past doesn't bring them down on you like a ton of bricks. It's covering our tracks so that the act of burning your sin doesn't lead them right to us. It requires contacts in numerous corporations and the UCAS government. It requires someone like me. Therefore, I need to make a choice. Do I kill you and dispose of your bodies before the cops come looking for you, or do I help you burn your sins? Well, from what I read of the triads, your first priority should... Okay. Do I go slightly cheeky? Do I go impertinent? Do I try to bargain? Or do I just bring up the... I'm going to bring up the truth. I feel like, yeah, I picked this. So clever. So very clever. Yes, I have been placed in a delicate situation, haven't I? Regardless, that's the situation, whether you're alive or you're sucking dirt. She stares, chin on the hand, thinking, taps her ash on the floor. You live. You're clever, and I like that. I'll put your sins to the torch. However, I'll need to call in several valuable favors within my network to do it, and those favors do not come cheap. You will owe me. Whatever you say, Auntie. Don't roll over so easily, my darling. People will think you're an ass kisser. It's unbecoming. I'm just trying to be respectful, yo. I want you to deliver a message for me to a business associate in the walled city. The Yellow Lotus has a strong presence inside, Veru. Isobel can tell you all about it, can't you, dear? Isobel grew up in the walled city. They collect taxes for the corporations, extort protection money from shopkeepers, run drugs, guns, people. They hurt people. We do those things, yes, but to be fair, we also operate the walled city's black market. You might not be alive today if it weren't for that lifeline that we provide. There is a red pole, a sort of enforcer, yes, on the inside. His name is Strangler Bao. Bao is a strong man, a good soldier, but he has forgotten his place. I need you to remind him. How are we supposed to do that? This is a message for Bao. You will deliver it to him in my name and then return to me. Remember that Bao's men are my men. By right, they should all be serving me. I would prefer it if you did this quietly and without killing them. I have no use for dead soldiers. One of you will go with these two Westerners to the walled city, help them locate Bao, and show them the ropes. The other will remain here with me. I have several menial and degrading tasks that need doing around the establishment. No matter who goes and who stays, you'll both pay for bringing an APB to my doorstep. Yes, Auntie. Yes, Auntie. Now I'm going to find out who ordered the hit on Nightjar and do some dentistry on him with power tools. That boy was my favorite. He sang to me sometimes. That other one I don't care about. Gut shot sucked. That will be all, my darlings. Return to me when you are done. Why not? Apparently I'm feeling generous today. What happened on the docks tonight? I don't know. Oh, I got more karma. Oh, I got a data stick, and I got a quest objective. I got lots of new things. Let's look. Can I look at it? Oh, that's what I have to give to Strangler Bao. He sounds like a nice guy, doesn't he? I mean, anyone who strangles someone's got to be good company. Right? I mean, oh, wait. No, that's where you choke someone to death with your hands. No, that's not nice. We don't want to be strangled or to strangle people, do we? Is there anything useful, or should I be saving this? Oh, I could get the next spell. Can equip Stride. I'm going to leave keycasting here. I haven't had a chance to use it yet, so I don't know what it does. If it's exceptionally useful, maybe I'll consider putting more into that tree. Otherwise, I'd like to save up and start increasing my body, just because I feel like that'll be useful in the long run. Duncan has 3 points. Is that... Oh, I can't level up Duncan, can I? Just myself. Okay, he's pretty okay at a bunch of different things. So here's where I believe I get to choose one of them. Maybe when I leave, it'll ask me to choose one of them. Okay, I don't know what is happening. This is my outfit. Duncan. Where's all your gear, Duncan? Is Duncan the one whose gear I've been using? Oh, that would be horrible. I have no idea. Any more stuff? I'm not going to steal from this establishment. What am I thinking? Wasn't I supposed to take one of them with me? It said that one of you was going to come with me. I don't know what's not working. Okay, well, fine. No one come with me. I don't need you. Okay, so this is probably the way to the walled city. Can I talk to people now? Or this... Let's find out. You see something you like? Come and get it, because now's your last chance. Everything is on sale. Won't find pieces like these anywhere else, my friend. Selling stolen... Of course she's selling stolen merchandise. Don't even ask. Just... Do you want to see it or not? Okay, new guns. Spells. I've already got one of those. Thank you. Elemental fetish. Medkits. Programs. Okay. Nope. I'm okay. Thank you. Have a good day. It seems unlikely I'm going to get into any more combat before I have to turn off this video. You going to talk to me, dude? That's close enough, friend. Club is for members and invites only. I suggest you just move along. Yeah, that's fine. Not that bothered about going into a club. Just loud music and drunk people. I'm not just gonna go ring someone's intercom. That's just weird. You can pass. Thanks. Okay, here's where I get to choose. So. I'm definitely taking Duncan. I can take a Decker. So she's the person who is good in the Matrix. So she's my hacker. And what does she have? Mini grenade launcher. Oh my. And a deck. 2 armor. Nope. I don't want to take you just yet. I actually want to look at your stuff. 1 armor. An SMG. And SMGs are super bad. But haste is super good. This is a... But I've got spells. Do I ever get haste, I wonder? I don't know. Let's go with the Decker. I feel like now I've got raw damage, magic, and tech. Which sounds good to me. Miniature grenades. Okay. Oh, there's this as well. Decking, ESP control, cyberware. She's got a data jack. Yeah. None of us have any of those things. Or do we all? I guess we all have those things. Fine. Yeah, let's go. Kowloon Walled City, the most densely populated spot on Earth. Nearly 40,000 people crammed into 7 acres of chaos, poverty, disease, and vice. A self-contained city that collects no taxes and provides no city services. Stagnant water sits in temporary wells. Trash lies piled on roofs. For controlled burns. Improvised structures lean dangerously over populated areas. It's the ideal breeding ground for all manner of illicit trade. Drugs, gambling, black market trade, metahuman trafficking, and everything in between. The only law is triad law. And now you need to enter this septic system of a city, find a triad enforcer named Strangler Bao, and deliver a message from Kindly Chang. You know, you get the feeling that she's actually far more... I feel like we're going to get the feeling that she's far more of a danger in reality than he is. But she's kindly and he's a strangler. So I don't think you can necessarily trust language in this game. I don't have any equipment in my stash. Yep, that's fine. I need to get some more spells. This is not nearly enough spells. Team, okay. Preview, yep, fine. Spells. Need more spells. Okay, confirm. I've got 1 attack spell, 1 healing spell. I suppose that's enough for now. Game autosaved. You have karma available to improve your character. No. Well, unless I got more. Did I get any more? No, still only 3. Kind of want to save it. Thank you. Foul, oily water rains down from above, mixes with the filth and offal and swill of the streets. Turns it into a flowing slurry of unrecognizable sewage. Sounds like a lovely place. In the distance, the sounds of back alley activity add to the ambience at your arrival. Breaking glass, the crackling hiss of a garbage fire, faint screams of terror punctuated by the occasional gunshot. Sex and business and violence and misery blended into one. So, basically everything you want from a city. Raymond said that prosperity is in the walled city, but I don't see it. Why the hell would he want to set 1 foot in this place? Who knows? He'd have to be insane to travel to the walled city. As I think we said, it's the worst slum in the Eastern Hemisphere, maybe the worst in the world. Can't believe I grew up here. Sorry to have to drag you back. You could have brought Govin instead. I would have been cool with that. Would you? I mean, yeah, probably. There was a market over there when I was a kid. Might not be a bad place to start. We need to get to the Lotus Den. That's what Bao calls the little island of control that he's carved out for himself here. It's a stupid name, but it's stuck. He'll have guards posted at every entrance, but we might be able to find a way around them through the market. That's what Kindly would prefer. We can kick open the door, drop the guard's hand... Yeah, no. Kindly doesn't want them dead. She wants them to remember where their loyalties lie. It's tough to remember much of anything when you've got a bullet in your head. That's probably true. I mean, we could kill them if you really wanted to. Technically, Bao is the only one that has to live, but I'd rather keep Auntie Chang happy than piss her off again. Yeah. I like the way you think. Yeah, I'm all about my team, yo. I want out of this place as fast as possible. Damn right, let's do this. Okay. Do not kill any Yellow Lotus. I will do my best. I am not going to be reloading unless I die or fail. Ooh, what's this? Just probably dead bodies. Probably dead bodies in the rebel is all I can think of. Are you a merchant? Do you have spells? Do you have spells that I want? Clothing. I have good quality clothing for sale. Heard anybody ever say prosperity? I don't know what that means. Anything interesting? Nothing changes. Strangler Bao is the big man. He is very important, very impatient. Do you know Bao? We'd love to meet him. Well, he requested a suit, and it only took 1 day longer than expected. He refused to accept it. You see your friend Bao, you tell him that he still owes me for my time. I don't sew for nothing. You can't eat air. Yeah, we're going to do that. Sure we will. Bye. Bye. Don't wait up. Don't wait to get paid either. I wouldn't count on it. What's up, mate? Bloodied woman. She hasn't slept in days. Okay. You don't look like you're from around here. What happened to you? Predators. I'm okay, though. The blood's theirs. Thought I'd rest here while I get back to work. I'm a student at HKU. Doing some research. Gotta finish before I can leave. What kind of research? Field work. I've been taking readings and gathering stories for my master's thesis on feng shui in the Sixth World. Still in the data gathering phase, or are you attempting to verify a hypothesis? Verification. You know much about feng shui? Specifically how it applies here in Hong Kong? A little. Why don't you educate me? So you may know feng shui is one of the 5 arts of Chinese metaphysics. Before the awakening, it was thought of as a philosophical system for harmonizing people with the surrounding environment. Today, in the Sixth World, feng shui is more than just a philosophical construct. It's actually a form of magic. The whole thing revolves around qi, the invisible life energy that binds every person and thing together. It's very real here in Hong Kong. Nobody knows the reason why. Maybe it's only real because people believe that it is. The important thing is it's a measurable, quantifiable phenomenon. There's an entire industry that's grown up around it. This doesn't look like a place where people are harmonized with anything. No, it isn't. Not at all. The feng shui in the walled city is completely screwed. I mean, just look at the place. The key is all wrong here. You can feel it, right? Yeah, bad key. Qi needs to flow. Positive feng shui allows that to happen. If qi gets pent up and trapped, it goes sour. That's what's happening here. Now, I don't know how accurate the developers of this game integrated actual historical Chinese ideas about metaphysics into the game lore, but the very small amount that I know about both Vastra and feng shui kind of relate to the kind of things she's talking about. So, you know, I hate to admit, but I could use some help. I started running well, I guess you call it an experiment of sorts. Nothing conclusive, just a few quick trials to support my hypothesis before I go into hardcore data gathering mode. There are only a few things to do. If you could finish them for me, I could get out of here. Please follow the notes on this sheet. Just say what you need us to do. I need you to make adjustments to the area's feng shui. My notes will tell you how. The goal is to remove sources of friction and to record the results. My hypothesis is that even small adjustments can have a measurable impact on key flow. If I'm right, it should improve and life here should get just a little bit better. Yeah. Rest. I'll see what I can do. So what does this involve? Repaired the wall city. Okay. So I'm going to fix the metaphysical energy of a slum, because that's apparently what I do these days. Is this all rooftops? This one's... What did you say to me? I should smack him. I didn't talk to you. Ain't no reason to be all funny with me. Okay, tell me, do you have spells? I want more spells. Anyone ever heard anyone say prosperity's in the walled city? No. That's not something that someone would say around here. Show me what you're selling, come on. Fetishes? All just fetishes. I can't use any of these. Okay. Exit. So, walk away. See you around. Let's take another quick look around. I think what we're gonna... Oh! Actually, seeing that makes me nervous. So, I think this is actually a good point to save and quit. Thank you so much for watching me play Shadowrun. If you're enjoying the videos, please check out some of my other videos. If you like any of the videos, please subscribe. My intention is to upload a video every weekday, and maybe some on the weekends, depending on how my schedule is. Any support I get from the community is always welcome, and it helps me to grow. It helps me to create better videos. Obviously, if you have games you'd like to see me play, give me some comments. Let me know what you'd like. In the meantime, have an absolutely wonderful day. Take care of yourself. Be well.